Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. No, I'm not going to lie to you, I have a terrible cold on me, but that's not going to stop me from talking about the biggest club in the world, Liverpool Football Club. We're Premier League champions. I want to talk about Harvey Elliott, I want to talk about Mark Gahey, I want to get your opinion on a few things, but first, I want to talk about Jurgen Klopp. Did you see the clip of, what's your man's name, Harvey from Sky Sports, what he said about Jurgen Klopp and the Club World Cup? So Klopp said this: Club World Cup is the worst idea ever implemented in football. People who have never had anything to do with day-to-day business are coming up with ideas. Perhaps not everyone has recognised the real problem yet, that next season players will suffer injuries they've never had before. If not this season, then it will happen at the World Cup or afterward. Now, Sky Sports Carvey, Solokol, is that his name? He said this.
With Jurgen Klopp. And the other thing I would say to Jurgen Klopp is, if you don't like the Club World Cup, don't watch it. Everybody can do what they want. You can play paddle, you can go for a swim, you can watch something else on TV, maybe watch Netflix, go for a walk, go for a nice meal. If you don't want to watch Chelsea versus Benfica, don't watch it.
Yeah, cutting edge journalism there from Sky Sports. Completely missing the point. I'm not going to play the whole clip. He goes on about money and all of this and football as a business. Yeah, we get it. But the point Jurgen Klopp was making, and he is more than entitled to make a point like this. The man is not just a Liverpool legend, he's a football legend. He was talking about player welfare. Too many games, players are going to get injured. The man on Sky Sports, he never even mentioned Jurgen Klopp saying this. Never even mentioned it. Cutting edge journalism there from Sky Sports there. But what do we expect from Sky? They're absolutely terrible. But let's move on. Harvey Elliott, people. What do you do about Harvey Elliott? Player of the tournament at the Euros. England win the under-21s. I'm not going to celebrate that, people. I'm Irish. But no, fair play to him. He had a great tournament. He scored in the quarterfinals, scored in the semi-finals, scored in the final. But what would you do? Would you keep him? Look, I'm going to be honest. I was fairly consistent with this all season. I've said it before. I don't think he's good enough for Liverpool. I really don't. I think he's decent off the bench, but he wants to play regular football. You can understand that. It's not going to be at Liverpool. You know, Arne Slot doesn't rate him. Jurgen Klopp absolutely loved him, and he didn't even give him regular football. So I think it's time for Harvey Elliott to move on. What the tournament will do, hopefully he'll get his price up. You know, I mean, he's definitely worth at least 40 million. 100% he is. But yeah, I think it's time for him to move on. I really do. But what do you think? Get into the comments. Now, let's talk about Mark Gahey. Fabrizio Romano. The man who knows everything, apparently. But anyway, Mark Gahey remains high on Liverpool list as new centre-back. Not the only option, but contacts continue. New round of talks will take place this week. I think Liverpool get him. He's 24. Crystal Palace won 40 or 50 million. Now, I did read today that Liverpool aren't going to go that high. But I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, he's a very good player. As I say, he's 24. This man could be playing for Liverpool for the next maybe 10 years. You know, I don't think he's going to replace Kwanzaa. I think he's there to replace Kanate in the long run. I think Kanate is going to leave next summer. But I think Liverpool should get him. I really do. I think we'll look back on this and think it was a bargain to get him for 40, 50 million. He's got a year left in his contract, so Crystal Palace are not going to let him go for maybe 20 million. They'll want big money for him. And you can understand that. But I think Liverpool should get it done. I really do. I think he's a very good player, and he'll only improve playing alongside Virgil van Dijk. But anyway, it's a long old summer. What have we got? 2 weeks to go till the pre-season starts. I'm not watching the Club World Cup. You know, I've decided to take up paddle, or maybe go swimming. Maybe I might go for a walk, go for dinner. Who knows? So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and let me know what you think.